Hello all, this is Lakshman and I am going to present about automatic bidirectional conversion of audio and text. It is the past research from the previous methods. Speech provides the most direct and natural way for humans and even humans and machines to communicate. People who do not have disabilities can converse with each other in natural language. However, people who have disabilities such as deafness or dumbness can only communicate by texting and sign language. But one can only use sign language when the other person is near to us. The current systems can only have applications on speech to text conversion. The proposed system tries to implement by more converting the audio to text and as well as text into speech, which is most useful for people. This project will aid in the conversion of audio to manuscript and manuscript to speech. This project also translates the languages, which is helpful for illiterate people too. Speech recognition has started at Bell Labs in early 1950s. Early systems were limited to a single speaker and had limited vocabularies of about a dozen words. Modern speech recognition systems have come a long way since their ancient counterparts. Speech recognition is a subfield of computer science that enables the recognition and translation of spoken language into text by computers with the main benefit of searchability. Speech detection technology gives machines the ability to respond to the spoken commands. For this method, the voice or signal that can be recognized by microphone and after that it will be processed and the language models and acoustic models are used to decode the words that is present in the speech that is converted into text. The main aim of this project to resolve some problems or challenges faced by the people with present systems. Coming to the existing system, the current system detects the speech that is given from the outside world which are insufficient for people with disabilities. The existing systems such as virtual voice assistants like Google, Siri, Alexa are not able to be used by mute and deaf people. So the current systems have this drawback which cannot be used by the disabled people. So our proposed system is try to implement more by converting the audio and also video into text, which can be useful for deaf people. The majority of the people are not interested to type typical words. As we know, the people like us also are not interested to type typical words. The people with disabilities can't able to type or speak with ease. The proposed system converts the input audio or video into text. These are the papers or the research papers we have taken to demonstrate our model, and it is from past research. Now coming to various methods that they have used before. Firstly, it is dynamic time wrap. Dynamic time wrap is used to find similarity between two time series with different speeds. The steps involved in this dynamic time wrap are: first, divide the series into equal parts. Second, measure distances between the starting point of the first series with all points in the second series. Step 3. Step 2 must be repeated until all points are covered. 4. Now we get the similarity between the two sequences, that is which is used to find the speech to text conversion or audio to text conversion. Next, coming to artificial neural network. The artificial neural network, the term artificial neural network is derived from biological neural networks that developed the structures of a human brain. Similar to the human brain, the neurons interconnected to each other. Artificial neural networks are also have neurons that are interconnected to the another in various layers of the networks. These are called as the some nodes. These are called as nodes. Now there are mainly three layers in the artificial neural network. Those are input layer, hidden layer and output layer. Input layer accepts the input in several different formats provided by the programmer. The hidden layer present in between input layer and output layers. It performs all the calculations to find hidden features and patterns. The output layer is used to transforming using the hidden layer, which finally results in the output that is conveyed using this layer. These are the layers present in artificial neural network. Next, these are the steps followed in artificial neural network. As we said, all the steps in one sentence. Next, coming to next method, it is convolutional neural networks. Convolutional neural networks is one of the main categories to do image classification and image recognition in neural networks. Scene labeling, sequence labeling, object detections, and face recognition, etc. are some of the convolution layers applications. In convolution layers, we mainly have 5 layers. In convolution neural network, we mainly have 5 layers. Those are input layer, convolution layer, max pooling layer, fully connected layer, and output layers. Coming to the convolution layer is to extract the features from an input image. By learning image features using a small square of input data, the convolution layer preserves the relationship between the pixels. Next, pooling layer. Pooling layer plays an important role in pre-processing of an image. Pooling layer reduces the number of parameters when the images are too large. Fully connected layer. The fully connected layer is a layer which the input from the other cells will be flattened into a vector and sent. It will perform the output into the desired number of classes by the network. These are the steps or layers that involved in CNN. Next, coming to the support vector machine, SVM. It is one of the most required method that we need. Support vector machine or SVM is one of the most popular supervised learning algorithms which is used for classification as well as regression problems. SVM has two types, linear SVM and nonlinear SVM, and as we see in the diagram we have seen the hyperplane, optimal hyperplane. The hyperplane can be defined as there can be multiple lines or decisions boundaries to segregate the classes in n-dimensional space, but we need to find out the best decision boundary that helps to classify the data points. This is the best boundary that is called as hyperplane. Next, these are the steps involved in the SVM. As we can see that we have to divide the features and labels and train the SVM algorithm, make some predictions and evaluate the results of the algorithm. Next, coming to next method, AdaBoost. AdaBoost is an abbreviation for adaptive boosting. AdaBoost is implemented by combining several weak learners into a single strong learner. The weak learners in AdaBoost take into account a single input feature and draw out a single split decision tree called decision stump. Each observation is weighted equally while drawing out the first decision stump. This method operates iteratively, identifying misclassified data points and adjusting their weights to minimize the training error. This way, we can use the AdaBoost algorithm. These are the various methods that they have used to our system to make the system very useful. And coming to the conclusion, we can say that speech and audio are the easiest way of communication and fastest. We don't need education for writing and typing to communicate, where we can use our own voice and speak with people. But till 1950s, to communicate with machines, we need to type words in a system. That is the main drawback. Then the speech recognition is introduced. It is most useful for us. It is simple to create implementations with the tool using Python. It is one of the most useful methods, and speech recognition is used to communicate with machines easily. So speech recognition has also drawbacks like dumb people cannot speak and deaf people cannot hear. These are the main drawbacks for speech recognition. So we have done the audio to text conversion and text to speech conversion with language translation. Thank you. This is our project. Thank you.